a big hi to all those who are watching my video. And if you want to improve your English, especially in this video, the way that you pronounce English in a better manner, please continue watching this. In the previous video, I have introduced you regarding the various pronunciation, IPA, as well as the accent of RP. In this video, I would continue to tell you regarding the vowel sounds, the 12 vowel sound, long vowel, short vowel, and the way it is pronounced. So don't waste much time, watch it and learn, practice it. So before we get into the idea of a vowel, I want you to know what is the idea of vowel that you know already, what we have learned. Okay, as per what we have learned, what is a vowel? A vowel sound is pronounced with the mouth open and allows the air to flow freely through it from the lungs. So when there is no obstruction to the air passage from the lung throughout, let us see. When the doctor tells you to open your mouth and say, ah, you can open your mouth wider, move your tongue in the mouth without touching another part of your mouth. Move your jaw up and down and it will produce the same sound. You've not restricted the movement of air from your lungs through your mouth, so it produces a vowel sound. So a vowel sound is clear to you. For example, ah, right? Ah. Now the same sound changes. Its sound changes when I change the lip formation. Ah, yeah. Don't laugh at me, right? These are vowel sound. For example, A, E, I, O, U, or oo. All right. So these are what we have already learned. Now, since we have said vowels, let's also learn about consonant sounds. What are consonant sound? It's sound pronounced with some type of constriction or obstruction of the flow of air that involves either the lips or the tongue. So the air that's flowing from the lungs through the trachea and out of the mouth, if there are any obstruction in between this air passage, then such sounds can be called as consonant sounds. Very well. When we look at the received pronunciation and the vowels that are given to us, they are 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 3. All right. There are short vowels and long vowels, just like the vernacular that we know. Let's look at each of the sound and how each of the symbols and how they are pronounced, how each one of them are different from the other. Most of you might get to know about some of the sounds or some of the symbols. And these International Phonetic Association has taken these symbols from the old Latin alphabets. So we might find some of the sounds here which we have studied in our physics classes. We will get to know that later. Let's look at the first sound, like I and two dot on the right side. And this sound is pronounced as E. Say after me, E. Look at my mouth. Is there anywhere I am obstructing the air? Only I have changed the mouth formation. I have kept my lips just wider and send the air through that. And the sound we get is E, just like that. Let's look at the next sound. All right. Before that, E as in sheep. E as in sheep. Look at that E sound that is being highlighted in yellow color. So when the spelling EE comes, when there is a long sound of E that is to be pronounced, you are supposed to add this symbol called E, right? Let's look at the next one. That is A. What's the sound? A. A, A. So it's the shorter version of the longer one which we have seen before. A. Say it after me. A. A as in ship. A as in ship. Do you think that is a horseshoe? No, it's not horseshoe. Right, it looks like that, but it is omega upside down as per the Latin alphabet. Right, no. The sound is O. O as in good. Can you repeat after me? O. So when you see that particular sound, you should be pronouncing it as to be O. Oo as in good. Repeat after me. Oo as in good. Well done. Let's look at the next sound. Ooh. Right. Ooh as in shoot. So if you don't pronounce it as to be you, it is supposed to be ooh. We are not looking at the spelling here, but rather we are learning new symbols, and each symbol has different sounds. And if you know these symbols and sounds correctly, then you can pronounce any word in English in the proper way, reading these symbols. So what we need to focus right now, is to get the connection between the sound and the symbols. So look at that particular symbol once again, that vowel sound, ooh as in shoot. When I say ooh, look at my lips. Ooh, my lips are rounded and sharp. Ooh, ooh as in shoot. Ooh as in good. Ooh as in shoot. Isn't that funny? No, this is the way it's to be pronounced. Let's look at the next sound. Sir, that is E. No, it's not E, but here it is pronounced as A. A as in bed. A as in hen. A as in 10. So A sound. All right? A. A. A as in bed. So it's not E over here, it is A. A as in bed. All right, let's move on to that upside down E, more or less. That is known as a schwa sound, or it's pronounced as teacher, teacher, right? You don't say teacher. You might say in American pronunciation teacher with the lingering R, but even then you are using a sound, That sound is pronounced as as in teacher. The end of it, sound is coming. Okay? And another example for would be as in color, as in powder, as in tour, T-O-U-R. It's not pronounced as tour, it's pronounced as tour. All right. So in all these words, we pronounce this particular vowel sound, a short vowel, right. I hope you got that particular sound. A little confusing. What's the difference between the previous one and this one? A as in bed, as in teacher. All right. Let's move on to the next one. That is long vowel. That is So as in teacher, as in bird, as in world, as in work. Right, you got it. Right? Why don't you repeat after me? As in bird, as in girl, as in world, So the sound is when there is, it might look like number 3 and 2 dots on the right side, but it is pronounced as the long form of the previous sound which we have learned, that is as in teacher, as in powder, as in color, as in bird, as in world. All right, I'm not irritating you repeating those sounds. Let's move on to the next sound. We have here a C upside down with 2 dots on the right side. Yes, this is the one I'm speaking about, right? That sound is pronounced as O, O, O. Again, it's a long vowel. Oo, we have seen above, shoot. Oo as in shoot, O as in door, O as in door, O as in door, O as in pour, pour the water, pour the water. Oh, all right. Let's move on to the next sound. That is again a mixture of 2 sounds. That is A and together, or and A together. It's pronounced as A. When you get angry, or rather when you're disgusted looking at something, you might say, mostly Indians, right? We might make it A. That's the same sound more or less here. A as in cat, A as in bat. As in have, has, hat. All right, the sound is a. Can you repeat after me? A bit difficult. Look at my tongue. Tongue is pressed on to the downside, and my mouth is just opening it wide out. Ah, look at me. Ah, can you pronounce? Ah, yes, that's right. Cat. Repeat after me. Bat. Ah, as in bat. Ah, as in cat. All right, so that is the sound ah. Let's look at a shorter vowel again. That is just V upside down, right? The alphabet V upside down. Ah. You heard it? Yeah. Ah. Ah as in up. Ah as in cup. Ah as in butt. Ah. It's a short vowel sound. Ah. Do you want me to repeat after me? Ah as in cup. Repeat. Good. Ah as in butt. Ah as in cut. Right, you got it. Ah. The previous one was ah. Right. Let's move on to the next long vowel. That is kind of an A sound. A alphabet when we look at it from the alphabet point of view, but it is completely pronounced differently. A with a 2 dot on there. For you to understand, I'm just saying that. It's pronounced as ah. It's an open mouth ah. Right? When doctor tell you to open your mouth and see ah, ah, ah as in far, ah as in car. Are you going in the car? Car, C-A-R, car. Far. Right. When we are learning these vowel sounds or any phonetic sounds, we have to exaggerate the sounds. When we exaggerate, what do you mean by exaggeration? Try to act a little more of the sound. So when you act and try to imitate the exact sound, more or less, you are going to get into the sounds correctly. When you are not exaggerating, when you're speaking just normal English, you pronounce these words correctly. So the best way to learn all this is to read out loudly the correct sound with the correct symbol looking onto this. Let's look at the last vowel sound, a short vowel again, and it is again another version of A if you look at the alphabetical style, but the sound pronounced here is aw. Aw. See my mouth? Aw. Aw as in on. Aw as in hot. Aw as in God. So the aw sound. So what's the difference between the aw that is on top of it? That is a long aw sound. That is, excuse me. Aw as in door. Aw as in on. Did you get the difference? Let's look at the next one. As in bird. As in teacher. Let's look at the down. Ah as in far. Ah as in cup. All right. Let's look at the 2 one, bed and cat. What's the first bed, that particular sound? That is A. A as in bed. A as in cat. I hope you're getting the difference. Short vowel and long vowel. There are 12 vowels altogether. Right? Let's look at E sound. That is the A. E as in ship. E as in sheep. And we have the other 2. O as in good and O as in shoot. I hope you've understood these symbols and sounds, and I shall not take much of time here. You can practice each of these sounds and repeat one after the other and try to comprehend the simple and the sounds, how it is pronounced.